How much can a special meeting end up costing us? Let's look at one and find out. Greetings, everyone. This is the Gardening Snail of Livingston, California, just trying to keep the community informed and local government as honest as possible. Editorial content is my own as a resident of Livingston and does not represent the views and opinions of the City Council or the City of Livingston, and does not represent any kind of legal advice. In this video, we are going to look at how much it cost us to have a special meeting to conduct interviews for Parks and Recreation Commission vacancies, discuss updating the current fireworks ordinance, and conference with the city attorney about 2 cases of potential litigation. The meeting took place on May 12, 2022, and the open session lasted for just under 1 hour. Now let's take a look at what we were charged for it. There are 2 emails that add up to $100. Then there is a bit of reviewing and conferring that cost us $60. Then there is a charge by Doug White of 6 hours for attending the meeting and travel, followed by a charge by Tom Hallinan for 2.7 hours for attending the meeting only. And if you add all that up, you get $1,900 for everything, including the travel for that meeting, at least as far as we can see from this. Now that we have a total, let's look at a breakdown between costs associated with the open session and costs for the closed session. I am going to have to make a few assumptions as we go along, which I'll point out along the way. Remember how we saw that the open session lasted for just under an hour? That works out to 0.9 hours, which ends up as $180 each for Tom Hallinan and Doug White, for a total of $360 for the open session. Now let's move on to closed session. I'm assuming that the 2.7 hours Hallinan billed as the total amount of time spent in the meetings. So if we take the 2.7 hour total and subtract 0.9 for the open session, we get 1.8 hours for the closed session. That works out to $360 each for Hallinan and White, making the total for closed session as $720. Now that we have a number for open session and a number for closed session, let's talk about the charge for travel. Remember, Doug White had charged a total of 6 hours for meeting and travel. So we'll take the total of 6 hours, subtract 1.8 for closed session, subtract 0.9 for open session, and we get 3.3 hours of travel, or $660. Adding everything up, we get the total of $1,900. We can take it one step further and allocate that travel time between the open and closed session, and the results look something like this. If you like what I do here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook. If you don't, well, thanks for hanging out this long anyway.